Hey, I finally did it. Welcome to the page. All black everything. Let's get it. Okay, so now today we're going to talk about the top vendors that I use that you don't need a business license to use. Okay, so with all these, where I get my joggers, get my hoodies, my t-shirts and hats and all that good stuff. First on the list, T-Shirt Prints NYC. T-Shirt Prints NYC is clutch for like different pieces, whether it be reflective track suits and split hoodies, and also they even have kid pieces, which is super clutch. All right. So now, when you spend over 300, you can get a discount, and typically when you spend over $100, they also have discounts. All right. My only beef with them, which I hope one of them are watching right now because this is a pet peeve, is when you're like flipping through the different colors of the items, they don't change the item for each color. So it'll throw you off because you don't know which one is which exactly. And sometimes they don't even have the actual color up there that you can purchase. So that is just weird. But other than that, shipping is consistent and, they're pretty punctual. Okay, now on to Suntees. Suntees, they caught my eye for their crazy color palette. All right, so they have a bunch of little random colors, whether it be candy, this, or whatever the case may be. So they have different colors that can really pop and really just have people notice your brand and really catch their eye. Okay, so now they also, when you spend over $100, they have some type of discount or free shipping too. So that's clutch, and they're where I get most of my tie-dyes from. So they really go, crazy with the tie-dyes and have just different ones that that's gonna really set off whatever you're doing. If you're doing some real trippy, hippie type vibe, then they got you. Okay. Now, on the Superline Wholesale. Superline Wholesale coming out of Atlanta. They're moving them packages out. They're, very consistent with it. They have a nice fan base and they're still not that big yet. So they run out of a lot of stuff because they're just constantly moving stuff out. All right. So, people are cashing out with them. They have a lot of celebrities and different people who are following them and have a consistent, loyal basis. So when you see someone there, you gotta jump on it. You can't wait. Wouldn't hurt to set up the post notifications also. And if you're in the Atlanta area, I'm assuming you heard about them, but if not, now you can just pull up on them too, and you can also cash out. So that can be very clutch. Now, one thing about them, their shipping is expensive. All right. Now, you get what you pay for though. Even though their shipping is expensive, they're very efficient with it. They're shipping out fast. They're keeping the updates, and also when it comes to packaging and shipping and handling, you're not just getting in their packages. You're gonna need some scissors or a knife or something like that because they really make sure to take care of their packages. And that's one thing I hate, just getting packages in there like halfway open, a little crumbled up, weak little boxes. You don't have to worry about that with them. All right. So now, also along the lines of Superline Wholesale, they have Solid Basics, which is their own separate entity now. So now Solid Basics, you can get exactly what it sounds like. You can get the Solid Basic, whether it be their t-shirts that I love, they're around like $12 or so. Oh, their hoodies, the t-shirts around like $3 or $4, and their hoodies around like $10 or so. They're just keep it simple, all right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the route that they're going with those ones. So when it comes to that site, you're trying to just buy a bunch of black hoodies. You can just get all black hoodies from there. They ship them out to you, or whatever the case may be, red, blues, they're just doing the best at that simple thing. On to my last little secret little nugget, little gem, all right? So now, sometimes you got to just Google different pieces when you see the little tags and when you find something that you like. That's how I stumbled across Bulk Apparel. You have a lot of different pieces, have all type of work gear and vests and jackets and hats and just all these other little things too. So they don't just necessarily have joggers and hoodies and t-shirts. But that's where I get a lot of my t-shirts. I get my Bella canvases from there. They also have Gildens if you want to go that route, I guess. And they also have Hanes too. So they got that and everything in between. Okay. They also do some type of discount once you spend over $100. Typically, they have free shipping. That wraps it up for today. I'll do a part 2 to this later. Just drop a comment if you want to see a part 2. I'm gonna, start talking about just different ones that I use for embroidery also. Okay. And I will be dropping a video on how to create shirts like this one too. If you're curious on how to actually really just jump into the game, whether it be with heat press vinyl or with embroidery and different things of that nature. I can also talk about that with you and, give you some game. We got to spread this game around, spread this knowledge around. All right. You can't take it with you. So don't forget, don't be scared to give people the recipe too. Like, just because they got the recipe don't mean they can cook like you. Spread the knowledge, spread the wealth. All right. So now.